This is me in the black getting my first knockdown at my first amateur boxing fight 5 years ago. In this video, I'm gonna take you through my progression starting as a 15-year-old with a dream to multiple state champion and soon to be national champion. 2026 is the year that I make it happen. And 2027, I plan to make my professional debut. But let's rewind and let me show you how this all started. Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. No, but seriously, these junior high bathrooms is where it all began for me. This is where it started, by scrapping it out in the bathrooms. Back in junior high, me and my friends used to mess around and box each other in the school bathrooms. Looking back, we were just kind of having fun, but it was actually around this time where I feel like that seed was planted in me and I knew I wanted to be a boxer. At this time, I was a sophomore in high school and I was in cross country, but I really wanted to join a boxing gym. And one day, my older brother had took me to the gym that he trained at, and that's where my boxing journey officially began. So let's travel back to that time.
There you go.
This was me doing mitts with my first trainer. This was about 2 months into my journey, and at this point I was really learning a lot and I was just really looking forward to stepping into the ring. I started to spar a lot of the guys in the gym and I was just really getting used to being in the ring and fighting. As I was sparring and getting better, my coach had seen that I was already ready for my first fight, so he eventually got me a match. At this point, I was excited for it, but I didn't necessarily know how to properly get ready and be in shape. But I was sparring my brother at this time and just getting any type of training I could get in before the big day. So finally, after all the months of training, after all the boxing sessions in the bathroom, the running, everything I was doing with my coach, the big day finally came. As soon as the bell rung, my instincts kind of just took over and I was in a flow state for pretty much most of the fight. But I do remember a lot of it. I just remember sticking to what my coach taught me and it went in my favor. Anyways, enjoy the highlights. So I ended up getting the W and I was just happy that it was over and that I won. But I had a little halt in my journey, and the coach I was with at this time, we actually had a fallout, and around 2 months after my first fight with him, I ended up leaving and going to the gym that I was at for the longest period of time and where I grew the most. In this gym, I was actually training really well and I got to fight on the undercard of a professional boxing event. And it was actually an exhibition, so it didn't count towards my amateur record, but it gave me the experience of fighting in front of people and it was great. So about a month after that event, I actually ended up having my second fight at Silver Gloves and I learned a lot in this tournament. It was the first time I ever had to cut weight before a fight, like get in the sauna, drain myself. It was actually my first loss too, and this was the biggest learning curve in my journey. A loss wasn't going to stop me in my journey though, so I got right back to work. Enjoy this montage, and at the end of the video, I'll show you one of my most devastating setbacks.
mais brabo da putaria. Mais brabo da putaria.
This was my most devastating loss because it was in my original hometown and first national tournament, so I really wanted to bring home the victory, but at this time I didn't know how to condition properly. I thought I had trained right, and I failed in front of all my family. But this isn't where it ends, so stay tuned for part 2 to see the rest of my journey.